Hopes and Dreams. It's a fashion show presented by Wish Upon a Teen and Motor City Movement in recognition of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. And this morning, we are thrilled. Joey Nemu, he is from Channel 955. We all know you. We're so happy to have you here. And you brought your friend. Why don't you introduce your friends?
Yeah, so this is Naven Abro. He's actually the co-founder of Motor City Movement. And then this beautiful lady is the Nancy Sovereign, the founder. She's just honestly the best woman I've ever met. She's the founder of
No, I'm the executive director.
Executive director.
Of Wish Upon a Teen. And tell me a little bit about what the organization does.
What we do is we are in 80 hospitals across the United States, and we design hospital rooms for teenagers that are going to be in the hospital long term.
That's fantastic. Makes it feel more at home.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we have an event coming up. We're really excited for Thursday. Joey, tell me about that.
So it's called the Runway of Hopes and Dreams, and it's going to be the most amazing day ever. And we got a lot of local Detroit celebrities going to be there, starring Andre Drummond, but more importantly, starring you. Anne-Marie LaFlame from Channel 7 going to be there.
Yeah, compare me to Andre Drummond. We have an Olympian as well, right?
Yeah, Kyle Mack, who just won a silver medal last year.
So we have a lot of big names and big stars. How did your organization get involved with Wish Upon a Teen?
So Naven and I are high school friends. We both.
Cool. Where'd you go to high school?
Brother Rice.
Brother Rice. I'm a Notre Dame prep girl, so.
That's all right. That's all right.
Catholic
You're
League.
going to take me anyway, Catholic League?
Right.
Yeah, Catholic League.
Tell them about.
So Motor City Movement, our mission is to encourage hope and happiness throughout Detroit. So it's kind of to provide people an opportunity to be able to give back. So growing up, we always were allowed to volunteer and things like that. So to be able to have our friends come in on this and be able to volunteer is something truly special.
And when you come out with a good mission, it's one thing, but then when you start to see the impact with these children and how you're helping them, how's that affected you guys?
It's just amazing. I mean, it's the reason why we do what we do every single day, and working with Nancy and just even with Mojo in the morning. I mean, that's just what we do. I mean, I'm sure the same reason for you. I know you do a lot in giving back. It's just awesome. You feel it.
Absolutely. So what does it mean for these patients who are just going through it right now to have this opportunity to dress up, to walk with Andre Drummond? My goodness.
And walk with you. And Chief Craig from the Detroit Police Department is going to be there too. I have gotten emails from the kids because I asked them for a little personal story of their journey and a picture so I could share with the celebrities that are walking, and they are so excited. You know, the boys got fitted for tuxes from President Tuxedo, and the girls got outfits from Guys and Gals in West Bloomfield. And this is kind of a moment to take them away from all of that they're going through or what they've been going through, and to show them that, you know, we love them, we support them, and we're here for them. And they inspire us with their courage and determination and their strength. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having me be a part of it. I'm truly honored. Tickets still available.
Yeah, so if you go to therunwaydetroit.com, get tickets.
And so this is happening again on Thursday the 20th. It starts at 7. It will go until 11. We're going to party late. I have to work the next morning, so forgive me on Friday. But it's at the Rooster Tail. It's in Detroit, and we are so thrilled. Cocktail hour, food?
Oh yeah, a lot of great food from Chef Bobby.
All right, so we'll put all that information on our website, WXYZ.com. Thank you for all of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks, even though he's a warrior from Brother Rice. Well, still ahead, a show-stopping first for the Emmys. Still to come, the most talked about moment from last night's awards show. It left the crowd in shock. You're watching 7 Action News this morning on TV 20 Detroit.
The 7 Action News Update.
Good morning, I'm Anne-Marie LaFlame, and this morning some people living in Wilde Lake are furious over the city's plan for infrastructure repairs. One plan includes a tax hike in one subdivision that could have neighbors paying triple what they're paying now in taxes. 7 Action News reporter Nia Hardin has more on homeowners' frustrations.
Homeowners aren't having it. They say it's not fair that only one subdivision would have to pay for the infrastructure repairs of the city. The Tri-A subdivision has drains that can't handle rain and crumbling roads. The cost to fix it, $4 million. The city wants 100 homeowners to pay $997 to $4,370 per year for 20 years. Homeowners want others in the city to share the cost. City leaders say a decision will be made later. Nia Hardin, 7 Action News.
Well, temperatures are in the 60s with a lot of sunshine, but they're not going to stay in the 60s much longer. We're going to start to feel the effects of that sunshine, and we'll get to 70-ish by 9 in the morning and then just keep warming from there. By lunchtime, upper 70s on our way to a high in the mid-80s again today, much warmer than average, only the smallest chance for an afternoon shower. It's a little cooler and less humid tomorrow, and then we're back into the 80s Thursday and Friday before it gets much cooler for the weekend.
And if you head out this morning, West Grand Boulevard was closed for quite some time. Now it has reopened, but we're still seeing the effects of an earlier crash. This is eastbound at the Lodge. You can see the red line, so just a heads up if that's where you're headed this morning. We'll take a look outside your 7 First Alert traffic camera, and right now we're taking a look at I-75 and 14 Mile. As you head out on I-75 and 14, we did have a crash off to the right shoulder. Things moving a little bit slower, but nothing unusual for your rush hour traffic. Now remember, the news is always on WXYZ.com. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Right now, we're over on TV 20. We'll see you there.
Taking action for you. You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
Celebrating the best in television. Coming up, we're taking a look at some of the highlights and big winners from last night's Emmy Awards.
Plus, it's Cheeseburger Day. If you don't have lunch plans, we're finding you the best deals to enjoy this national holiday.
Yes, you better have a veggie burger one in store for me.
I did not know. That looks very good. Welcome back. It's 8:30 in the morning on this Tuesday, September 18th. Thanks for spending your morning with us.
It is Tuesday. My goodness, it feels like summer. I bet it's hard for those parents to get those kiddos back into school when they just want to play outside.
And so do a lot of the adults.
Well,
right?
yeah, us too.
I'm coming down with something
time are
right
we
about
off?
now.
Let's go ride some of those scooters.
It's tough. Summer-like weather continues. You want to do summer things.
You really do. Let's talk about what's happening in this morning's buzz. It was a first for the Emmys last night. A couple got engaged on live TV. This was adorable. Glenn Weiss won an Emmy for Outstanding Directing for a variety special for Oscars. During his acceptance speech, he popped the question to his girlfriend, Jan. Take a look.
You wonder why I don't like to call you my girlfriend? Because I want to call you my wife. Jan, I want to put this ring that my mom wore on your finger in front of all these people and in front of my mom and your parents watching from above. Will you marry me?
And they look so beautiful, and it was perfect. You can see a variety of stars in the audience, shocked, excited. I said it earlier, I'm just so happy that they didn't play the music to make them get off the stage. They let them have their moment.
Well, thank goodness that she said yes. Can you imagine what would it be like?
Been bad. You just say yes at that moment, and then you break the news to them after,
Is that
right?
the thinking that goes
Yeah,
into this?
you
Do
can't
you
say no right
pre-ask?
there.
Do you pre-ask?
I think you just gotta have a real good feeling
Yeah,
that
I think
she's
that's
gonna
important,
say
yeah.
yes.
All right, well, among the night's Emmy winners were Rachel Brosnahan. Hope we got that right. They didn't last night, by the way. Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The Amazon series also won for Outstanding Comedy Series. Ryan Murphy, he won the Executive Producer Award for American Crime Story, The Assassination of Gianni Versace. And Henry Winkler won his first ever Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actor in HBO's Barry. He received his first nod, though, back in 1976 when he was the Fonz in Happy Days.
Well, good for him. My goodness, finally, after all of those years. And he has been in so many things. I think about the TV shows I watched him in, all of the movies.
He's very versatile, very
Legendary.
talented, obviously, yeah.
It's
76, he was the Fonz. That's a long time ago.
Flashback. It's crazy that it happened so. We still say, hey.
Yes,
Do you say that, Matt?
I do, sometimes.
I'm going to wait for you to say that. Look at that. They've got the camera on you, Matthew.
Getting that,
This
hey.
is your moment. This is your moment.
There you go.
I got to kick the jukebox, right?
Good sport. Well, hey, some big news. Julie Chen expected to announce today she's leaving The Talk effective immediately. Chen was a no-show for the daytime chat show series. The premiere was September 10th, and it came out one day after her husband, of course, CBS CEO Les Moonves, was fired following sexual harassment allegations. Now, she said she was just taking a few days off, only to reappear on Thursday's episode of Big Brother, which she also hosts in a pledge of solidarity. She signed off from the show Julie Chen Moonves for the first time. Chen has been with The Talk since it started in 2009. A lot of folks wondered what would happen to her with her husband dealing with all of these things. She put out a statement initially saying, I'm going to address it once. I stand by him. We're moving forward. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Big Brother as well.
Yeah. It's an interesting situation that you have there because you have an entire newsroom, you have a whole lot of people that have known both these people, and nobody knows what to say publicly, but at the same time, they've done their due diligence, they've reported on it as well.
My goodness. Well, I think there was a lot of drama and speculation because they started dating when they were working there as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, especially with Big Brother.
Well, we'll watch that and also update you about a 16-year-old who stumbled on more money than he'd ever seen in his life, and then he did the right thing with it. Now, listen to this. This is a junior from Santa Barbara High School that found $10,000 cash in a purse in the middle of the road. He told his parents, and they drove him right to the sheriff's office where they tracked down the rightful owner. Now, as a reward, she gave the teenager $100. Now, the thing to remember, you don't expect that reward. You don't do it because you might get 50 or $100. You do it because it's the right thing, and he learned that lesson and hopefully teaches us all.
And that's why your kiddos turned out so well. I'm sitting over here thinking he just doesn't have student loans yet. That's the only reason, right?
He's a teenager. There's a lot of adults out there that would not make that decision, so bravo to him.
Absolutely, and his parents too.
All right, well, in case you hadn't heard, it's National Cheeseburger Day, and we found some deals that can help everybody celebrate out there. Today, you can get a free cheese slider with a purchase at White Castle. Stop in at Red Robin. There, you can grab a cheeseburger and a bottomless order of steak fries for $5. That's if you buy a drink. And if you can't claim your burger today, no fear, Wendy's is celebrating all month long. It's kind of cool, right?